Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to have to do some winter preparation for the Musa Basjoos, the citrus trees, oak leaf papaya, Formosa papaya. I'm going to have to bring these in because none of them are mature enough to be overwintered outside. I don't want to risk losing these plants. I lost quite a few citrus last year over the winter period. 6 citrus trees, I think 6 or 7 I lost. So this Musa Basjoo, I suppose, are cold tolerant, but I believe you need to have a bit more of a mature plant to overwinter them. Otherwise this will just die back to the corm, and it's a bit hit and miss whether you'll get it to come back. I actually lost a Musa Basjoo, a much bigger plant than this, last winter, and so yeah, I don't want to risk, especially if we've got all these pups as well. They're not going to survive the winter. So even if with protection my other Musa Basjoo didn't make it, got some very late aubergines coming on there. And this is the Formosa papaya, or Tainung Papaya, I got from Planet Banana. It, I think, now has stopped growing. It's had this leaf in the centre for quite a while now. It hasn't really expanded much. So I think the cooler temperatures that we're getting, it's around about 10, probably goes down to about 5 or 6 overnight. So yeah, it's time to bring this indoors, and I don't really need to do much to this. You know, it's the pot's fairly small, it's clean, it's not got weeds in it. I've got the Rongpo lime not looking very happy there next to it, and this is a Citrus Yuzu that I also got this year. So all of these plants are fairly young, not young I should say, new to me. This one has an established trunk, and it did produce some flowers and little tiny fruits starting to fall off. So maybe that's a sign that it's getting a little too cool for this to be outside unprotected. So I'm not going to put frost cloth over it. I'm going to have to bring it indoors and remove some of these sharp thorns as well. So yeah, the fruit starting to fall off sort of indicates may not be happy with the cooler temperatures overnight. I know that a lot of these are supposed to be cold tolerant, but you know, I have to trust my instinct that these young plants are not going to fare very well if we have a harsh winter. Now this is the Musa sicumensis. It looks like it's enjoying the weather today, a brief bit of sunshine, but it has been very, very wet over the past couple of weeks, and we've had temperatures, you know, getting a lot cooler. I mean, October is literally a couple of days away, so I'm not featuring all the plants that I'm going to bring in, but there are bougainvilleas that I'll need to sort of debug, you know, get any aphids off them before I bring them indoors. Now this is the Musa Cyan Ruby, the most recent of my banana plant purchases, and the leaves on this are very delicate. They're not thick like the sicumensis, and you can see the damage. This is cold damage to the leaves, and yeah, so it's not looking great. I did bring these two next to it, the Musa acuminata grandnain, I did bring them indoors with the papaya when we had that frost overnight, but then I brought them back out a few days later when the weather turned, you know, nice and bright and sunny. But it's starting to get cold in the nighttime temperatures, so I don't want to risk losing them. So I'm going to have to maybe tie up some of these because the leaves spread quite broadly. This is my oak leaf papaya, seed grown, so it's coming up for its second year now. It's not my first oak leaf papaya. It's not the one that I grew in 2019. That never produced any flowers, but this one has. Unfortunately, all of the flowers were male, but I have read and heard that these can, as they get mature, more mature than they are now, they can switch to producing both male and female. So I'm not going to chuck it on the bin yet because, you know, I've got it this far. I have taken some cuttings that I'm trying to root, and maybe at one point try and graft a different variety, maybe the Tainung variety, onto the oak leaf papaya and vice versa. So yeah, get these all prepared, bring them indoors, and I'll show you what they look like then. Right, so I've only brought the Musas indoors, and the other ones, citrus and oak leaf papaya. I'll do that another day. But I did try to tie them up. That's the Sycamensis there. And then this one here is the Acuminata grandine. So yeah, I did try to tie them up, but the string was sort of cutting into the leaves, so I removed the string. You can see it down there. It's sort of ripping the leaves when I tried to tie it up. The Helen's Hybrid got a much darker sort of purplish tinge, mainly on the trunk. So yeah, it does look a bit different now that it's got a bit bigger than the Sycamensis. And the Cyan Ruby, I've not separated the pups. I've removed quite a lot of the damaged leaves, but get through the winter, then come spring I will put these into individual pots, because there's about 7 stems in one pot. And let's see if I can get all of these through the winter, and then I will film the other plants that I bring in, the bougainvilleas, etc., citrus, in a separate video. And I've also got colocaceas and the Enset. I haven't even decided if I'm going to bring the Enset in at all, but anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching, and look out for my next video. Take care everyone, bye bye.